Scorpio. What's going on? Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to the 305 Goddess channel. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, subscribing, hitting that belly, getting the live notifications. This is December 2019, last month of the year, and we need to focus. Stay focused, Scorpio. Stay focused for me. Eight of Clubs, going forward, communicating in the manners that we need to. Keeping everything legit, copacetic. Here we are. Seven of Clubs. Have the 8. 7 to the 8. Fighting very hard for everything that we work for, that we've earned. Oh, Jesus. Let's do this over. Scorpio, I'm missing some cards. Let's see what comes out. That was a good start, but let's test the waters. Now that we have all the cards here. 2 of Diamonds, balancing. Still staying focused, right? So let's balance what we have. Here we are. 7 of Diamonds. There goes another 7. So we're looking at it for what it is. Okay, and we're coming up out of a heartbreak, or at least a situation where we don't find ourselves so heartbroken. Okay, so understand, see it for what it is. Know the part that you played in the situation. 4 of Diamonds. Hold on. Candle just burn it all up. So burn it, let it go. Flames, ashes, is that what it is? Ooh. So here we are. 3 of Diamonds. Collaborating, going to the next step, fulfilling what we want, working very hard for it. It still has a lot to do with it. But taking, there's opportunity coming in. Ace of Diamonds, taking heed, taking the calm part of the sea, okay? Putting our heart in it, knowing exactly how to treat something, learning at the least. So, 10 of Spades, growth. Progression, birthing, having no choice to do it, right? 7 of Hearts reversed with the 6 of Hearts reversed, not even wanting to give to it. So, what happened in the past is the past. We have to go forward. We don't have a choice but to do that either. I see maybe a couple of us can't see that for what it is, but the thing is, the fact that it was a heartbreaking situation, learning through that, you see that for what it is. But we have to go forward and collaborate, right? So it's a collaboration coming in. We have no choice but to take it. The icy. But we don't have to give so much to it. Learning what to give, what not to. How much we gave in the past. We're going to reset, start over fresh. Learning new things so we can incorporate it. Here we are, High Priestess coming in strong. We're into 2020. Year of the High Priestess was 2018. Year of the Pisces, 2019. Going into 2020. The vision that I see. I still see it's year of the Pisces, but that's neither here nor there. It's just for you guys to think very logical, okay? You have a job to do, Scorpio. Okay. I don't see it here. You're the Death card. Not so much in there. I see the Moon card, which a lot of you may know you are the Death card, which is not a secret. It's reversed. But let's get into it. I see the Judgment coming in. That has a lot to do with rendering, right? Sentence, right? Life or death, right? How you live, or your death to how someone is going to incorporate a way for you to live. You have a lot to do with judgment. So here is the time where you're in your judgment sector, so you can learn, and it's not being judgmental against others. You actually render a lot of judgment to those who already been judged. Okay. You must go within that High Priestess. I know that is usually the 4 of Spades, but you have the 3 of Spades here, which is reversing perfectly fine. That is indicating that you have been through something, and before you started a foundation, you figured something out. Okay. So as the Judgment comes in, we have the 5 of Wands, which is the conflict, and I see it may be some there, but you don't have to hold on to it. The Strength card is coming in reversed, stating that you could put your heart into it, right? You may need some guidance through this, but it's not that tough, okay? The Moon card coming in reverse with you being up on it, okay? You're on top of things. So that's why you don't need the strength that much, right? But as it rains down and you start seeing more clearly, you begin to get on a new route. Perfect. 10 of Clubs, 10 of Wands. Trucking right along. You have places to go. 10 of them. Okay? So you have a lot of things to do, and the trick is you have to start exactly what you have to do fresh. Okay? So you don't bring that into this. And a lot of justice will be prevailed as the situation goes forward. But from judgment to justice, in between, you should really understand that it's going to count on your calls, what you tend to do. But you have a lot to think about. 10 of Spades, 10 of Wands, a lot to think about, a lot to work on. So December seems as if we're learning how to unbreak the heart. More of an understanding than not. 9 of Diamonds, being independent in our doings. The Hermit, sacrifice without regret, self-care. Self-care. Yeah, we care about others. You can put your heart into it, as I say. But you must understand when not to give so much, when to restrain from giving. Refrain. My bad. All of it. Sacrifice without regret. I'm doing this because I want to. This is what's good for me. I know what's good for me. Do you know what's good for me? If you know what's good for me, put it in my life. If not, I definitely know what's good for me. Or at least I'm going to get what's good for me. 5 of Hearts. Learning from mistakes, moving forward. Coming in, a learning process. Time in between, judgment and justice. Justice will be rendered by the end of December. What you doing from the 1st to the 31st? All in between, right? 7 of Hearts. A lot of hearts, right? 5 to the 7. Secrets, imagination, new feelings. That's reversed. No new feelings. You're trying to put up with what you have going on. Come out of it, right? It's like a pause. You don't have an option once again. It's a lot of karma being rendered. My karma card. You put your heart in it. See what you get out of each cup. Use your imagination. Is that being used? You don't have to imagine too far off. At least get something close in proximity so you can understand. So if you're dealing with a situation, one thing at a time, and don't mix all of, you know. I'm thinking of like an investigation case. You never know which pieces could be missing, but you never want to go too far out, else you will go off of the track. So if you're trying to investigate some stuff, of course, think logical. Here's the 4 right behind it. Both of them go hand in hand. This is the go within, start to think about it. This, you done thought about it so much till we're almost finished thinking about it. We had to find something out. And even if what we found out was to not even worry about it, we found it out. Point being, you have a decision to make. 2 of spades. You choose. This way, that way. The Hangman, right? Stuck. Peace through self-discipline. Freedom from distraction. Perfect situation. You don't need any distractions while you're making this decision. You need some peace. But it's self-discipline that you have to get it through. You have the 2, the 3. I showed you the 4, the 10. Self-sacrifice, self-discipline. Independent. All of this is about who? 7 of Clubs. Yourself, my darlings. Vigilance. A struggle to stay ahead. That's reverse. We're not struggling to stay ahead. We're actually learning through the process. But now we have to know what not to give. Get on a brand new road. Start doing something. Collaborate. Learn how to do it the way you want. If it's not panning out how you want, back off a little. You have 9 other things to do. Start doing that. And on and on and on. Here we are. Let's flip it. If we were so heartbroken, couldn't move to the next step, it's because we're not growing, not even understanding, not loving it, not going through it, seeing through it. But now we have all these options, or at least thinking we do, but karma coming back up. And now we just giving so much to whatever we want since we have options. Do you know what to do with those options? Giving yourself a way to it. Judgment comes in. As it be rendered, you'll see how you feel. No conflict, though. You just need the strength. Knowing better, you do better. So now all the secrets are out. And now there's more to come. I think you have a little bit more understanding and not even wanting to touch the situation as justice comes in. Justice prevails. You see the options. You still have to do something. So you go, but now you really stuck. Because you have to learn this self-discipline part. And now you have a struggle to stay ahead. Because it's like trying to get away from a lesson you have to learn. Not seeing it for what it is leads us to no collaborations. If we can't collaborate, probably can't think straight because you can't gain. And the High Priestess done dipped out. Bye-bye. Because I've came, I've taught, conquered, and I'm see you later. Learning from the past mistakes. Moving forward. It's going to be a challenge. Because the more you continue to go around in circles, I just imagine going to the grocery store, not having an inclination of what you really need, but you just know you need something, so you go to that store. By the time you left the store and come back home, you figure you need something else, so you have to run back out and go to the same store you just left to go get something else. And then you leave, get back home and realize you need something else, right? Said all that to say, if you want Santa Claus to make a list so he could check it twice, but you not doing the same thing, your priorities are. So we want to make sure we check ourselves before anything else get checked around here. Water sign. Scorpio. Cancer. Pisces. So let's see what we have. For these angel cards. Speak, speak, speak. Clone. Can't be cloned. Timing. And you can't be cloned, babies. Like, it's a birthright that it's only one of us. And it's, you know, our ideas, you know, it's only fair that we come up with them, right? And we provide for us and, you know, it's only fair. Having faith. You are someone. Be that someone. Don't let anyone deter you from that route. I don't care how much they want to take from you. It's yours. If you want to give, you shall. Just remember you gave. I love you, Scorpio. See you in 2020, babies. We're going to be right and tight. 2020 is us. U.S. 2020. Us. I can think of other things too. U.S. United States of America. While they falling, let's build ourselves. At least you'll see me at the top of all that. I said that to say this, Scorpio. With all that water and emotions. You can't drown, right? They can't kill you. So, rise, baby. Don't be afraid to render. Not surrender. Render. Yes. No. Maybe so. I don't know. I just all this coming up, Scorpio, is putting your foot down or walking in it. I had to tell had to be Libras. It doesn't matter who's following you. Someone is always looking. So it's not like you have to lead. But it's not like you don't know what's best. So have that faith. Because we need you, Scorpio. If we don't, you know who does. The universe. I love you, babies. See you in 2020. Keep the vision. Thank you guys for subscribing. We're going to be here for a minute. We're doing different things. What you should be doing too. I see the 10 of clubs, 10 of spades. I'm feeling Scorpio energy. So, Scorpios, put on your plan, your date, your calendar. One thing that's brand new from December to 1st to December 31st. You should have come up with, I challenge you to come up with a brand new venture. It doesn't have to be business type. It just can be something brand new that you want to do for 20. I know this is very easy, right? Everybody want to do something new. Go ahead and do it. One thing. I didn't say 2, 3, 4. Even if you have to figure out what it is you have to do. If you can't do that, check it. But figure out one thing you can do. January 1st. New Year's. Going in. Brand new. Something you're going to do for you. I know it sounds so simple. New Year's resolution. That's why they say make it. But you have so much on your plate right now, Scorpio. I need you to do one of them. Execute that. It's going to be a snowball effect. And you'll clear a lot of karma up. Because it looks like they are calling Scorpios to be like demanding, to be stern, to... I'm trying to find the right sentence. But you guys are learning between this judgment and justice. Because the world, as it is, you know not to judge. But that's not your job. But you do have a job, Scorpio. Figure out what that is, right? I love you, babies. You guys enjoy the holidays. And I'll see you during the new year. I'm going to have something new for you, Scorpio. So, hey, hope you have something new for me. Yes, yes, yes. I love you, babies. See you next time here on the Goddess channel. Have a great one.